Hi, my name is Alexander Hernandez, and I am based in the San Francisco Bay Area. So here's a new piece that I started recently. It's really something that I've kind of been going in a new direction. I've been experimenting and expanding with the work that I usually make. Most of my work is made with textiles. And for this piece, I started to paint with spray paint and adding other objects. And well, to tell you a little bit about my work, growing up as a sissy boy who hated gym, craft was a way to create my own safe space where my love of American pop culture and Mexican upbringing could coexist. Through stitching, my work explores intersectional identities rooted in immigrant experience, gender expectations, HIV survival, and queer sensibilities. I patched together domestic fabrics, digitized prints, cultural textiles, and pop cultural artifacts to create Frankensteinian-like work that embraces layers and patterns. In the process, I challenge gender roles and acculturation anxieties through visual code switching. This piece is untitled, but it's part of my slumber party series where I've been using old sleeping bags that I've found on the internet, but also in thrift stores. And I kind of wanted to make it look like, things that you leave out in the sun. I remember growing up in lower income neighborhoods, there'd be a lot of toys and stuff that were kind of just slowly decaying, but I found a kind of beauty in them. So I wanted to recreate that and use different techniques like embroidery and some spray painting. And I also used some doilies as a stencil. So using objects that I grew up with. And also a little bit of 90s nostalgia in there to kind of talk about how our identities are always changing. What does the X and then X mean to me? I think it means passion, because it really starts a lot of different conversations. It kind of sparks debate about what our identity is about. And I think that's just something that goes back to, ever since Latin America was colonized, people have been trying to figure out what or who we are. And so I think it's just another evolution of where that's going, and whether you love it or hate it, it does bring a lot of conversations out in people. So it makes us think of where we've been and where we're going.